Hello, my dear friend. It is great to see you back on the mat for our fifth and final day of this yoga series. So, today we take everything that we have practiced and focused on in the four previous days, we add them all up and make a little intention for our practice to be mindful, to be still, to let things go, and focus on our mental control. So we will try to embrace stillness in body and mind, taking account into day 1 of our breath awareness and day 2 of our body awareness. Day 3, taking control of our transitions to help us move more mindfully. And kind of make this a well-rounded practice of just tuning out distractions and being with yourself. As in our previous 4 days, we start in a nice child pose. Beginning this practice with mindfulness, especially attention to breath. Before we begin moving, just take a moment to check in and see where you're at. Meeting yourself where you're at in each of these practices takes some awareness of where you're currently sitting or standing. Draw a big breath in through the nose. And on this exhale, release what is no longer serving you. And we can maybe set an intention for this practice to find and cultivate the magic of stillness and allow this practice to be a moment of serenity and self-reflection. And raising up gently onto the hands and the knees, tabletop pose. Finding a few moments of mindful breath as you begin to drop the belly and lift the gaze on the inhales and round through the shoulders and the tailbone on the exhales. Using the cadence of your breath to help you center your mind as you flow evenly from one pose to the other, taking note of the physical transitions and using your breath as your anchor. Finishing out your rounds of cat-cow before meeting back in a neutral spine. Taking these moments of stillness in between the poses to enhance your breath, your mind-body connection. Inhale, extend left arm, right leg. Quiet the mind. Just feel this balance. And keeping your left arm extended or planting it back down, begin to work through the knee joint, bending and flexing the right leg. Carefully Planting the toes and the ball of the foot to reach the heel back. Big, deep exhale. Release physical tension. Release mental worry. Coming back through neutral spine. Breath in and out to reset. And on your next in-breath, extending opposite arm and leg. Holding everything tight. We're in the here and the now. Find your concentration. And moving with intention, begin to bend and extend your left leg. Feeling these physical sensations, allowing it to help you release mental clutter. As you draw into the physical body, releasing the left foot down, sending the heel back, opening up a beautiful long line in the back of the leg. Releasing back, tabletop. Carefully working your way up to whatever variation or position of squat works for you. Taking a few moments, a few breaths to work yourself into position. Drawing awareness back to your breath, to the inhales and exhales, to this moment for yourself. Continuing to breathe. And allowing your breath to guide you in the sense that you notice how this breath reflects your mental state. As it becomes calmer and more relaxed, so does your mind. So does your body. Still breathing, still simply being. Finding one last big breath of love. And when you're ready, releasing wherever you're at and rising up to a strong mountain pose. Taking the feet under the hips, drawing a big line of energy up through the feet, through the legs, the hips, the abdomen, the chest, and out through the crown of the head. Let go of any tension or worry. Finding one more breath of stillness. Before raising the arms up on the next inhale. And finding a nice bend to the right, opening up through the left side cavity of the body. Not going too far, we want to breathe nice and easy, peaceful. Returning through center to exhale to the left. Coming back up, releasing the hands, palms face each other. Exhale, twist to the side. Inhale, arms raise. Find synchronicity here with the breath, allowing it to draw you back into this practice, this moment, to your body. Returning, making your last round. And finding in your own time a forward fold. Breathing deeply, bending the knees if you need to. Maybe give yourself a little hug here. Send yourself a breath of love. And then plant the hands and carefully step back, downward facing dog. Reaching the hips up, the heels down, and the crown of the head forward. Taking a few breaths. This is your time to find stillness today. And then right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Stack the hips and open. Put all of your mental power into squeezing through the glutes and opening to the side of the room. There's no space for worry or distraction. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee comes in through the chest, and we plant it, windmilling around to a nice warrior two. Draw the scapula together. Sit up nice and tall. And reach overhead with the left arm extended side angle. Find as much length as you can. Feel the body. Reverse it to a warrior. Right arm comes overhead. And when you're ready, we make our way into triangle pose, sending the hips towards the back of the room. Big breaths. There are no to-do lists here. Exhale, frame the right foot. Carefully step back, downward facing dog. Take whatever you need to reset before working through the other side. And left leg sends up nice and high, keeping the hips square. Then opening to the side of the room, squeezing, pressing away from the mat, flexing that top foot. Exhale any mental resistance, coming back to three-legged dog. Bring the knee in through the chest and plant it down. Warrior two. Sink low, but lift the chest up high. Beautiful. Control your way into your extended side angle. Really reaching with the fingertips here. And on your own breath, revolve around to a reverse warrior. Noticing the breath, letting it be your guide on when to move. Coming into your extended triangle. Breathing easy wherever you're at. Then framing the left foot and dropping the right knee down, low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Take them to the knee, the hips. maybe heart center. Finding your low lunge, and then resisting any urge to fidget. Finding stillness. Quieting the body as we quiet the mind. When you're ready, tuck the back foot and exhale half splits. Coming back to the breath whenever you need to recenter. Plant the fingertips to help you. Come down onto the sit bones, planting the right foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale, reach up long. Exhale, begin to fold forward. No pressure here, no agenda. Just allowing your breath to deepen as you move and release. Tuning out maybe any external sounds you hear, any distractions. And taking our optional twist if you choose to do so. One big breath in, and on your out breath, return to center, placing palms of feet together, sending them towards each other, helping you to lift up and ground down. Finding a sense of connection as we are close to the earth, as you pull your chest closer towards your feet, as your lower body relaxes a little bit more. Continuing to breathe. Tuning out other sounds as you tune in to your internal cues. Releasing bound angle and planting the right foot up at the top of the mat, low lunge. Finding what version of Anjaneyasana works for you today. Settling in, securing your posture of stillness. See what you notice, see what is brought up for you. And when you're ready, shift back into our half splits, flexing the right toes back at your beautiful face. Staying nice and long everywhere. And planting fingertips to cross the left leg underneath the right, coming to your seat. Inhale to lift and exhale to carefully fold. Just getting a nice release. Exhaling out distractions with every breath. Using your inhales as time to connect. Coming into our twist over the right leg. back through center, carefully coming through staff pose to plant the hands behind the bum. And exhale, press through the hands, send the chest up. Big deep breath in here. And notice your breath. Notice your mind. How connected are the two? When you're ready, carefully release this heart opener to lie down on the back for bridge pose. Plant the feet hip distance, press through the palms and the soles. To exhale, lift the hips towards the sky. This is a nice chakra balancing posture. Let it invigorate you. Keep breathing. Exhale, drop the hips down. Take the knees over the hip points as you take the shins parallel to the mat. Big breath in. And on your exhale, let the knees drop to the left side for a big twist. Find your position and keep stillness for these breaths. And with every exhale, you let go of one more thing that you don't need to do or worry about. Letting go of all mental chatter on the exhale. Any negative self-talk. Anything weighing heavy on your heart. Let it go into the universe so you don't need to hold it anymore. And when you're ready, lift the knees up and exhale to twist to the other side. Simply drawing into the breath. Whenever your mind begins to wander, come back to the physical feeling of the breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Allowing it to pull you back into the here. And rolling back onto the back, finding your happy baby. Finding another chance, another place to release any stagnant, stuck, unwanted energy before we reach our final resting position. Allow your knees to be weighed down by gravity. Allow your back to be massaged by the mat beneath you. And whenever you feel like you're ready for Shavasana, extend your legs and take a moment to settle in to the position that feels comfortable for mind and body. And in these silent moments, I encourage you to connect with your inner self, finding peace amidst the quiet and the stillness. Finding perhaps some serenity in the fact that rest and stillness are necessary for both body and mind. They're not a luxury, but a necessity. Allow yourself this time to rest, this time to let your mind go. It's free from all of the thoughts and all of the responsibilities. Your body can rest, as all you need to do is simply breathe. As you breathe gently here, I want to take this time to express my gratitude for your journey here with me on this channel and in life. I thank you for allowing me to guide you and hope you found some connection through these past few days. I would love to hear how this 5-day journey went for you and very much look forward to meeting you on the mat again soon. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.